Mas aqui
Galera!
tá fraco. Vocês querem ver ou não querem ver aqui, hein? Ó, vamos começar a chamar a galera aqui, hein? Vocês se preparem porque vai ser uma surra de Netflix, uma surra de Rebel Moon e o Zack Snyder tá vindo aí, hein? Bora chamar então? Com vocês, é um orgulho ter aqui na CCXP23 de 10 anos, Sofia Boutella, Ed Skrein.
Oi, Brasil!
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Please, put it over here. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Can you guys hear as well?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay.
Oi, Brasil! Ei, ei, ei!
Tudo bem?
Well, I was inside at the panel, and I have to say it was crazy. How was that for you guys up on the stage? How was that? My view was different from yours. So how was yours?
It was incredible. The Brazilian crowd is unmatched. It's the best crowd ever, and it's our first time talking about the movie and presenting it, and it's really exciting to all be here together and to do it here in Brazil is incredible. It's the best Comic-Con I've ever been to, and I've been to so many. No joke.
Amazing, amazing.
Did you get to see the movie already?
Yeah, we seen the movie. We seen it.
Yeah, you play some vicious part, don't you?
Huh?
You play some vicious part in it, don't
Nah, I'm the good guy.
He was telling that inside. Yeah, we know that. Sofia, in the trailer we can see that you have some very heavy physical combat scenes. And it seems like really intense. How do you usually prepare for this? It's really easy, right?
Super easy, nothing to do. I actually did nothing. No, we trained every day with a trainer who was very specific, and I think we had to have a very specific diet. We had to be very disciplined and laser focused to keep up with the pace, with the weather, with the amount of time that we had to be filming. But it was an incredible experience, nonetheless.
And of course, you are a classic dancer, and you have your background as in gymnastics. Is that right?
Yes, I was a dancer. I mean, I danced for most of my life, and I did gymnastics also. And I used, everything I've learned as a dancer to learn the choreography. Yeah, it does help.
So what kind of input do you can you offer in the fighting scenes and the action scenes?
Sorry, can you repeat?
What kind of input as a dancer can you offer in the choreography of action and the fighting scenes?
I do not hit when I do the fight. I just do it really like a choreography. It's really important. I mean, unless we have an accident, but it can happen. But it's really important that I do it that it has pace and rhythm.
Ed, there's no surprise for you in being in big franchises, but Zach always pushes the envelope and goes crazy. What made you accept this challenge of doing Rebel Moon?
It's a great question. Of course, the character was such a delectable and delicious character to play, and I've been a part of big things before, but I have never, ever been a part of anything on the scale of this before. We shot 2 movies back to back. We spent so long there. We went so deep underwater. I didn't know where the air was. I didn't know what was up, down. We gave our bodies, we gave our emotions, we gave everything to this movie. And the truth is, we would not have done that if it wasn't for Zach. Every day we were so tired, our bodies were so broken, and we came out to his big, beautiful smile, to his enthusiasm, and he never got tired. His endurance was incredible. And so we were so happy every day on set, I would wake up broken. I would go into set and skip around like everything was good. I think everybody thought I was fine, but you know, that's a testament to Zach. He's an incredible human being and an incredible filmmaker.
He's also so prepared that it doesn't give us the choice but to meet him where he is at.
It looks like it's always fun to be on set with him. That's why everyone comes back for more and more, right?
You said that you went to filming with some joy and happy, and watching Admiral Noble, he looks like he's having fun doing what he does.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a really important thing. Well, first of all, when I read the character, I said I need to have the most fun out of everyone on set every day, because it's important, you know. Noble is like a thespian. He's performative, you know. We meet this man with a pistol on his hip, but he uses his tongue. You know, his tongue is his weapon, so he's like a cat playing with his food, playing with the mouse. And so, you know, I had an incredible amount of fun with this, and usually the antagonists, they are not given the same depth of narrative as the protagonist is given. With Zach, he really gives everything to the antagonist. If you're going to be a bad guy in a Zack Snyder movie, and he will look after you. You know, he really values and serves the characters, and I'm so grateful for that. I had so much fun, and I think that everybody, when they see it, they're going to see how much fun I was having, you know?
And there's always some tentacles. The tentacles are the best.
I have a feeling there's going to be some memes with the tentacles. I want to see next year at Sao Paulo Comic-Con, I want to see some people dressed up with the tentacles, maybe with Noble with some tentacles and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And you know what, I have to take this opportunity to say, Comic-Cons are my happy place.
Whoa.
Like in London, like 1 month ago, I went there as a fan. I bought the tickets, I took my children, I took my godson, I took my friends, and we go to the Comic-Cons. I buy the toys, I buy the comics. I love this shit, and I love you guys. Woohoo! For real.
For real.
Sofia, he was telling that it's so much fun to be a villain, but it looks like it's also good to be a woman in Zack Snyder's movie, because he's always building very stronger badass female characters as well, right?
Yes, for sure. But you know, I did not take that for granted at all. I think seeing a strong woman like he wrote her on screen is important, was needed, and he didn't give me anything easy to play. He challenged me to the point to where I had to sit down with him multiple times to talk over and over about what he gave me to defend. You have to be the lawyer of your character when you take a part on board. And what he gave me to defend was difficult. I had to really forgive my character to go and defend her, and it took me a minute. And the audience is going to discover what is her depth in movie number 2. You have to wait till movie number 2. But I did not know how to access that, but I knew I was grateful for it, because he gave me a Rubik's Cube to solve. It was not easy. And for none of us, by the way. But so that's what I took. I did not take that for granted, because we know he's a master in what he does with the image, with his shots. You know he's gonna nail that. And then he gave us something not easy to access. You have to show up as an actor, because you know he's gonna nail everything. And I mean, that was, for us as actors, it was a delight to get to play something so complex in something that's gonna be so beautiful to watch.
I think that's so true. And, you know, I feel like our characters had so much depth already. There was so much on the page already. However, Zach, as lovely as he is, it's so challenging to play one of his characters. There's so much to unlock. There's so many layers that he's already laid out. There's so much to work with. And, you know, me and Sofia, like I said, we were so deep underwater on this, and it was so challenging. And again, I want to give a shout out to the cast, you know. There was an incredible camaraderie. When you see it on screen, it's like me versus Sofia. It's like me, and then you've got us and them. But, you know, we were training every weekend. We were training together. We were hanging out together, and You know, there's a real brotherhood, sisterhood, and coming on this tour now, we're able to really enjoy it. And I'm glad to be sitting here next to Sofia without fighting her, without chasing her, without threatening her, and without her hitting me.
Also, yeah, I have to say, like, Ed really went like so far. Like, I saw him when he arrived the first day, and transform into the character to the point to where it was like hard to look at him because he really inspired me noble every time I laid my eyes on him. And I saw him for the first time 2 days ago when we got here, and to see him healthy, getting his cheeks back, some nice hair, I was like, oh my God, here he is.
You know, when I saw Zach, he said to me, "Oh my God, you're human again." And it's true. It's taken me a year. We burned a lot of sage. There was a lot of crystals and a lot of candles lit. But yeah, we're human again, you know. And
also, there is something to say about Zach. Like, he has such a good eye for putting people together, and I've seen him do that throughout the years in other productions. And I feel like he has like a good sense of artistically, but on a human level, he knows how to put people together. And it's not just on screen. You see the people he works with that he's been working with since forever. He's so loyal, he's so dedicated, and he has such a human quality that I'm not going to say is rare, but is to cherish and not take for granted, genuinely.
Really
Sofia,
a family.
it's rare. It is rare. It is rare.
And Sofia, can you tell a little bit more about your character? Because with no spoilers for the people who haven't seen anything yet.
It's fun because it's funny because you said you went in this character thinking about the responsibility of doing this, and Cora all the time she's thinking about also the responsibility of being a hero, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is the number one. You know, when you have to decide whether or not you're going to do a project, is am I fit? Am I prepared to defend this character? You cannot play a character that you dislike. You have to be it. You have to understand it. You have to go deeper than what meets the eyes. Even if you play, like playing, this is what's hard sometimes about playing these complex characters, and you have to come back to it. You have to agree with it, and you always take a part of them with you. You bring some of yourself in it, but there is such a dedication. And also, it's not like one movie that we show. It's like it cost us like 9 months of our time in the dead of the summer, and yeah, it was just a lot.
And what can you tell people about the Imperium and their goal?
Man, the Imperium, they're very different from me in real life. You know, in real life, I'm a very positive person. I'm a teddy bear. I'm a hugger. You know, the Imperium are not. The Imperium are cold, ruthless, sadistic, evil army that really represent empire, that represent conquest. You know, Noble is a representative of that, and you know, Noble is a man who has chosen sadism over morality for the efficiency of it. This is purely about efficiency and nothing to do with morality. And this is a scary and horrible and ugly prospect to look at. And to be honest, when I watched the movie about a month ago, I hated them. I hate them. It was horrible to watch Noble. I was scared of him, and I don't even recognize myself in him. You know, I'm so glad to say that I've got every molecule of him out of my body now, because it was kind of tough to inhabit that space and to live with that kind of venom and acid inside me, when in real life I'm a big cuddly fuzzy teddy bear. You know, I don't want no trouble.
And he really, like, genuinely, like, went there to the point. Like, we knew each other from before. We've met many times, and it was hard to maintain outside of the scenes, to maintain our, like, what we normally would have. It was impossible.
Guys,
and also,
so
before I forget, I just wanted to say about Cora. I think that
Sure.
she represents, even if she's not on the evil side, but the complex. We're not perfect. She represents just, you know, the redemption that some people may ask or may have to go through at some point in their lives. And I think that is rare to see in films. You know, the positive person doesn't necessarily come from an all perfect world either. There is the darkness that comes from his world also in it.
Ed, hope you come back with your family, friends to our Comic-Con here.
100%. This is the craziest Comic-Con I've ever seen. Like, this is crazy. And I know, like, there's a lot of Brazilians in London.
Yes.
And the Brazilians love pop culture there. We're always talking about it. I love it too. And, you know, I also have to just give my love to Brazilian football. You know, in England, we love football. I don't have a Brazilian team yet. And I know there's 4 teams here.
Corinthians.
Okay.
Corinthians.
That's the one.
But yeah, much love to Brazil, man. I love you guys, and I will be back.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Let's finish with a hug
Thank
then.
you.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Obrigado.
Do you mind if you take a picture?
Oi, Brasil.
Can you take a picture over here? Aí, galera. Ed Skrein, ladies and gentlemen. All right, all right, all right. Sofia Boutella and Ed Skrein.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cool, thank you so much.
Que maravilha, hein, Hessel?
Que maravilha, hein? Olha só que beleza.
E agora o pessoal fica aqui, já virou uma rotina aqui, né?
Olha, na verdade a barra subiu. Todo
É.
mundo que vier a partir de agora, sábado e domingo,